was just yesterday morning when we brought you this scene. A man taken into custody at a gas station near 107th Avenue in Indian School. He was listed as a person of interest in the shootings there. Hours later, we got this exclusive video of that same guy, 19-year-old Oscar de la Torre Munoz, being arrested for a marijuana charge. This was outside of a home in Avondale. Then he was taken to the 4th Avenue jail, where I was waiting there as he walked out. I asked him if he was involved in these shootings, if he knew anyone who was. He said no to all of my questions. That brings us now to this morning, right before sunrise, when Munoz was right before a judge here. This is video of his first court appearance for that marijuana charge. And here's what we know about him so far. Munoz remains a person of interest in the freeway shootings and is being held without bond because he had a warrant for his arrest on a probation violation. He pleaded guilty last month to an endangerment charge and was sentenced 2 days ago to probation. The sheriff's office also saying he was arrested back in May for allegedly car racing. Next week on Thursday, a preliminary hearing is scheduled for that marijuana charge. Then Friday, a hearing is set to see if his probation will be revoked. Now, it's been 2 weeks to the day since we first told you about a reported shooting on I-10. The search for answers only becoming more desperate by the hour. ABC 15's Lauren Vargas looking back at really how we got to this point. And Lauren, so much has happened here in 2 weeks.
Kim, this is far from over. In fact, DPS is investigating another possible shooting just a few hours ago. A driver in a blue pickup truck with Texas plates pulled up to this Circle K on 91st Avenue in McDowell. When we got on scene around 6:30, we could see the back passenger window had been blown out. Glass was on the floor. DPS troopers surrounding the vehicle. Investigators not confirming whether this would be considered the 12th shooting, but at this point, we can't be too careful.
Under attack on our Valley freeways.
Right now, there is a real and continuing threat to Arizona motorists.
DPS confirming 11 vehicles have been struck since August 29th, 8 by bullets and 3 others hit by either pellets or BBs. The shootings not fitting any obvious pattern. Bullets firing at different times of the day on both sides of the freeway, striking random vehicles from an empty bus to tractor trailers, cars, and SUVs.
They get you scared going up there. You always got to be alert. Now you're just turning all over the place.
9 of these happening between an 8-mile stretch of the I-10. But last Sunday, new freeways were targeted, with a truck hit on the I-17 near Dunlap, and then another vehicle struck on the 202 near 32nd Street.
It kind of looks like a normal rock crack, but then once you touch it kind of has like a dome feeling to it.
Drivers have been lucky so far. The only injury has been a 13-year-old girl cut by glass when a bullet shattered the window. Nonetheless, the community is on edge.
The anxiety, you can definitely tell the people are nervous, and you just hear people just talking about it.
School districts instructing bus drivers to take alternate routes. Others avoiding freeways altogether until they know for sure the shooter is behind bars.
It's a waste of people's time because they can't take the freeway to work, and it just makes it like the trip longer, and it's not safe for anybody.
Now you can tell people are very aware of what is going on simply because there have also been so many false alarms. People calling authorities for everything, even if it just ends up being a rock that hits the windshield or some debris from the street. But at this point, the only last confirmed shooting is from Thursday. Kim?
So much has happened in those 2 weeks, like you said, Lauren. Thank you. And DPS has doubled up on the patrols, but with all of us on the road every day, the key to solving this case may come down to what you see out there. Use the hotline on those freeway signs to call in with any tips. That number 602-644-5805. Another number to remember to keep in mind, 480-WITNESS. Silent Witness also offering that $20,000 reward.